Uf, está empezando a llover aquí fuerte. Amigos míos. Es que al estar en el ático se oye un montón. Vale. Sweet home a la cama. Ahí hay un Roberto Carlos. Y el otro sudando. El otro sudando de su compañero. Coño de la madre. Estaba bien camuflado el cabrón. Bienvenido, Jota. Bienvenido de vuelta. Me ha cucao. Buah. Vosotros lo que queréis son guantazos. Se los estaban ganando, tío. Se los estaban ganando. ¿Qué queréis que os diga? Y vienen más. Joder, qué bien empezamos el Metal Gear, ¿no? Con un sigilo extremo. Lo iré haciendo mejor con el tiempo. Confiad en mí. ¿Qué pasa?
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but...
Ah, vale, vale, que tiene que quitarse la alerta. La primera vez que escucho ese sonido sin ser un meme en mucho tiempo. El de alerta, ¿no? El wing. Bueno, amigos, preparaos para otra cinemática de las buenas.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
America! Fuck yeah!
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Va. Pues vamos a sacar al bueno de Sokolov. Y sí, es una película en toda regla, Dani. O sea, los guiones de Kojima, de Kojima, están hechos más para el cine que para los videojuegos. Aunque sin duda, siempre le da la vuelta a la tortilla en el mundo de los videojuegos. Siempre genera verdaderas obras maestras, Kojima. Bajo mi punto de vista, al menos.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Revolver Ocelot, Ocelot Revolver.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
¿Va con un poco de retardo? Pues igual sí, ¿eh? No me hagas... Igual sí. Ahora debería haber menos.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Decidme qué tal va ahora la sincronización, chicos. ¿Qué hace?
GRU operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. you tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Ay, Revólver Ocelot. Dios, qué personajazo. Aquí está muy de chaval, claro.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Bueno, pues tremenda paliza le hemos dado aquí al amigo Revólver Ocelot. Lo hemos dejado tiritando. Has ganado un trofeo, alto el fuego. Vale, tenemos que perseguir a Sokolov, que si no me equivoco se ha marchado... Por aquí no, se ha marchado por allá. Y ya veis cómo está la jugada, ¿eh? Políticamente está la cosa más caliente que la crisis de los misiles de Cuba, y ya es decir, ¿no? O sea, que telita. El mapa, no sé si tenemos mapa, ¿eh? Ah, sí, mira, mapa. Simple y llanamente. Son mapas sencillitos normalmente. Y el amigo Revólver Ocelot mola muchísimo. Aquí está muy chavalito, muy jovencito. Pero es un personaje que está toda la saga. Ya sabéis.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Un Metal Gear, básicamente.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets
Luego
his
miramos
hands on it,
lo del mapa, Dani.
it'll be the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
The boss.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
Aquí empieza ya el salseo del bueno.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Volgin.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, You can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Sweet Home al río.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Bueno, amigos, pues aquí comienza el verdadero juego, el verdadero Metal Gear Solid 3. Todo reventado. Mañana del sábado. O mañana del domingo, como lo organicéis. Está más reventado con la cope como despertador.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Es que el guantazo que le ha dado le ha roto el brazo.
Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button.
Vale, de esto me acuerdo. No os preocupéis. De esto me acuerdo. Te enseñan un poco cómo va el tema de las curas. Orillas del río Dolinovodno. Con Snake todo reventado. Vale, hay que meterse aquí. Cura. Y como podéis ver tenemos diferentes heridas, ¿vale? Que son las diferentes heridas pues que podemos ir curándole a Snake. Tenemos un corte, tenemos un hueso roto, tenemos otro hueso roto, otro corte. Aquí tenemos un corte y aquí otro corte, ¿vale? Entonces, como veis, pues dependiendo de la herida, ¿vale? Podemos hacer unos u otros cuidados, ¿no? Entonces, bueno. Para un corte, pues seguramente necesitemos desinfectante, sutura, venda y astringente. Para un hueso roto, pues seguramente necesitemos tablilla y venda. Un hueso roto, tablilla y venda. Un corte, astringente, desinfectante, sutura y venda. Otro corte, venda, sutura, desinfectante y astringente. Y otro corte, astringente, desinfectante, sutura y venda. Como John Rambo. Como John Rambo. Here we go. Dios, ese sonido, tío. Dios. Qué dolor, hermano, qué dolor. La cinta de boss.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Vaya tela marinera, tronco. Buah, no me acordaba de esta escena, tío. Es brutal. Sí, vi la NBA, J. El partidazo tremendo, el de los Raptors. Más creíble que el último superviviente. Di que sí, Guille, di que sí. Buah, esta escena, tío, es la hostia. Es súper Guerra Fría. Y bloca, Dios.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
No es, no es la novia de Sokolov, ¿vale? Ya veréis luego quién es un personajazo. Esto es súper Guerra Fría, tío, los ensayos nucleares y las movidas. Es brutal el asunto. Es brutal. Guardar, sí, guardar, claro. Fox. Bueno, pues chicos, aquí comienza un poco ya la aventura en serio, ¿no? Metal Gear Solid 3 en condiciones. Bah. Lo que yo entendí es que Ocelot no es exactamente enemigo ni amigo. Ocelot es un personaje curioso y que tiene una evolución muy chula a lo largo de la saga. Ya irás viendo, ya irás viendo. No desvelo, no desvelo. Ya tocaba un poco de juego en la peli. Ya sabéis que Kojima es muy así. Pues si no teníamos créditos suficientes. Ya sabéis, es un poco así. Pero vamos, son verdaderas obras maestras todos sus títulos. Y por lo menos a mí me encantan, entonces bueno, se le aguantan sus rarezas. ¿Qué clase de peli de James Bond es esta? Con el tema de la Guerra Fría de por medio es muy James Bond, sí, sí. Me voy unos minutos y esto se convirtió en La La Land. Es que el tema, esta canción, que se llama Snake Eater además, se la hicieron a posta al videojuego, la pidió Kojima para el videojuego. Y nada, es curiosa la movida. La música es muy estilo Bond, sin duda. Esto posta es estilo de James Bond, o James Bond le copió a Kojima. Sí, esa posta. Kojima siempre pues presume de ser 70% películas. Entonces, pues bueno, ya sabéis por qué. Sí, se parece un poco al tema de Skyfall, justamente. Una semana después. El espacio del océano Ártico.
30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen.
Eso es lo que tiene puesto en su Twitter, 70%.
No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Ojo.
Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission.
Ahí está.
So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail,
No se podía negar a la misión, ¿eh? ¿Os habéis dado cuenta? Si desaprovechas la oportunidad, esperas a la ejecución.
I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today.
Estas cinemáticas son muy míticas de Metal Gear, todo hay que decirlo. Estás así con este filtro. Son muy míticas.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Madre mía, los puros cubanos. Con las tremendas tarifas para salir de Cuba. Si estaba solo no podría ni rescatarle. ¿Quién le rescató? Pues le echan el... ¿Cómo se llama? El globo este, Fulton. Para que salga él solo.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson.
Hombre, Nikita Khrushchev.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear
Está flipando Khrushchev.
I'm afraid so. I believe
esas fotos 4K. Es que entre que se ve regular, porque no lo tengo descargado el juego, y se ve con este filtro, se ve regular. Pero bueno, a ver si para el próximo directo lo puedo tener un poquito mejor. Khrushchev fue al que se le piló la pinza en la conferencia aquella. A Khrushchev se le fue la pinza varias veces. Puede ser.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our
Teléfono rojo y tal.
nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe.
Sí, el Definitive Edition y
However,
tal.
I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't?
El buen trato entre Johnson y Nikita Khrushchev,
I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Les guste o no, la historia está de nuestro lado, los enterraremos. Uf, brutal la cita, ¿eh? Brutal.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
O sea que es o se niega Snake y lo matan, o va a la misión y lo mata y lo matan allá.
To lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely.
Esa frase mola mucho. Solo una vez.
Exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Macho, a este hombre siempre lo tiran echando leches, ¿eh? Joder.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected, altitude 30,000 feet.
Y ojo que esto también le han dicho que es otra prueba. En plan, que es el primero que lo hace. La caída esta con la especie de nave. O sea, es todo experimentación con Snake.
Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Snake siempre pinta. Solid conejillo de Indias, tal cual, ¿eh? Bueno, es que la Guerra Fría era un poco así, ¿no? Siempre se estaba experimentando y tal. La carrera armamentística entre Estados Unidos y la Unión Soviética siempre fue un poco así. Entonces, pues, a los que más les tocaba pagar al final eran a los pobres soldados, ¿sabéis? A los pringados de siempre, vamos. Ojo con la bandana puesta de The Boss, ¿eh? Hombre, un follow por ahí. ¿De quién? De Diego Caps. Pues muchas gracias y bienvenido al canal, Diego. Por cierto, si eres de los Caps, vaya temporada chunga habéis tenido, compañero.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
Joder, macho.
Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Lo único bueno del ITUMAS de Estados Unidos y la Unión Soviética en la Guerra Fría fue la carrera espacial, sin duda, con toda probabilidad. Los avances tecnológicos en el sentido de pues, Internet y demás, y la carrera espacial, sin duda. Pero los Caps tienen buen draft, no tienen mal draft, podrían tener mejor draft. A mí me hubiera gustado que hubieran tenido mejor draft.
And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Sigint.
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, Who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime, at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Vale, comenzando la operación Snake Eater. Este de Dremuchi. Vale, ahora tenemos una M19. Que esta sí que es letal, digamos. Y bueno, chicos, 2 horitas de directo. Y yo creo que es buen momento ahora para dejar por aquí el directo de hoy. Yo creo, si os parece bien. Antes de meternos en más harina, yo creo que es buen momento ahora de llamar a Paramedic y decirle que me guarde el juego, ¿vale? Así que bueno, chicos, 1000 millones de gracias a todos por haberos pasado. 1000 millones de gracias a todos por el cariñito y por el apoyo. Y nos vemos. Nos vemos mañana, probablemente. Esta noche no va a haber directo de Star Wars y The Republic, pero mañana seguramente sí, ¿de acuerdo? Así que nada, chicos, cuidaos mucho, pasad buena noche, descansad y mañana más. Cuidaos mucho. Chao, chao.